Good morning to everybody out there today. Quick question. How do you start your day? I thought I would share my start of today with you. And at the end of this, I'm going to add a clip that was from my morning's meditation. So if you need to take 5 minutes to yourself out of your day, if your life is busy, work is stressful, and you just need to escape for 5 minutes to get your head together, take your phone with you. Scroll to this video to the end, to the meditation, and just sit. Focus on the smoke from the incense. Focus on the flames from one of the candles. Focus on the sounds, but just close your eyes and listen. I want to share my piece with you today. So let's see, what do I do to start my day? Well, naturally I get up out of bed, wash, brush my teeth, get dressed, sort out my hair, what little of there is to sort out, and get dressed. I come into this room, bring my coffee with me. Hubby brings me up a coffee every morning. He's really good like that. And I bring my coffee in here. I light all my candles here. I pop on my music and I just sit and be. And then I allow my mind to work myself through my grounding, through balancing my chakras, and inviting in anybody I want to invite in, from gatekeepers right through to angels, spirit guides, past loved ones, ancestors, ascended masters, and just having them surround me in a circle of protection. I find it very relaxing, I find it very calming, and I find if there are things that are on my mind or difficulties I might be facing, it just seems to make it that little bit easier. It's like having my own superheroes on standby. I pull my 3 cards of the day. And then, right, this morning I have time this morning, so I sit and I'll do something like this. This morning I've sat and I've made a list of things I need to do today for myself, but also for the household. So when I've finished here now, I'm going to nip downstairs, I'm going to do a dust and give my floors a mop, naturally feed Sam and Sal. I like to then get out of the freezer what I'm planning to cook for this evening and put it to one side. I like to defrost. I've chicken to defrost tonight. And prepare any veg so that come this evening all I have to do is turn everything on and it cooks itself. Then around 11 o'clock, if I've got bookings for readings booked in, they come in sort of between 11 and 3, and I do those readings. If I have no readings to book in, I might have arranged to meet friends for coffee. Sometimes myself and 1 or 2 of my friends might drive into Wexford or into Dublin for the day. And other times, a lot of the times, it'll be me spending time on what I enjoy doing, whether it be tarot, reading, studying, whether it be going out for a bike ride, foraging, pottering around in my garden, pottering around in my home, whether it be painting, creating, whether it be sitting down and just enjoying a movie. My days are pretty full, but I'm very lucky. I'm at that stage of my life where I've worked, I've retired, and oh, there's a helicopter. That's unusual. We don't get a lot of helicopters around here. Oh, can you hear it? It's quite loud. Going right over the house now. Well, I hope everybody's okay and it's not out searching for anything or anyone. But anyway, these are the sort of things I do. If I like to bake, so my afternoons could be filled with baking scones and breads. I like to go savoury more than sweet. It's very rare I'd make a cake. And you know, when I've got the rest of the day to myself, I come up here and I might go through books. I might have a bit of a sort around and just spend it how I want to. Today I want to take my car for a valet, so that's what I'm going to do. Go and get it valeted today and get it washed and what have you. Well, that's under the valet, of course. And that's what I like to do. And so what I've done today, I've done my meditation. I recorded part of it, and like I say, I'm going to stick it on the end of this video. But before we do that, let's pull the 3 cards of the day. I haven't done that this morning, so I thought I'd share that with you too. Naturally, my RWS 2.0, created by James Rickliffe. And I bought this, I think it must be about, would it be 6 years ago maybe? Could be that, could be less, I can't remember. 2018, 1920, 25 now. Right, 5 years ago. Let's have a look, we'll give it an old riffle. You can see it's a total workhorse. So let's see, pull from the top because it's been shuffled for me, and let's have a look. What do we have today? Very interesting, very, very interesting. Oh, that's one I wasn't hoping on seeing today because I have a feeling I know what that one is. So this one I'm just going to lay to one side because I need to ponder this. Look what we have here. The Fool and the Knight of Swords. I have someone coming for a reading today. I think I might have to be careful how I put things across potentially. This, I'm setting out on a new venture. I've actually got, I'm taking the card to be validated, setting out tomorrow with a friend for something new, a new venture. Okay, I'm waiting on some news, and it might be news that might be a little bit on the unpleasant side, but not to barge in like this, the knight on the horse, but I'm to prepare. Look before I leap, okay? And just be aware that this is coming through, I think, at the end of the day. Morning, midday, afternoon. I do feel that's when I'll hear what I'm expecting to hear. If you find, okay, that you are either in receipt of bad news or you're in a situation where you are feeling this ache, this heartache, this sadness, this lowness, this is what I'm expecting. It's not going to be nice, but I need to remember that I might need to be somebody's knight in shining armour, and I might have to set off to help with a situation that might not be that pleasant to have to deal with. If you find yourself in this sort of situation, or any situation that brings you down, that makes you feel low, remember it's how we handle it, how we view it. We can make it heavier for ourselves, or we can say, we have this. We work together with others, okay? Sometimes we have to be there as the knight. Somebody else is sometimes there as the knight for us. And with our Knight of Swords, and swords being about communication, this is sort of read the situation before barging in. Make sure you communicate clearly but without being hurtful. And at the same time, deal with each of these swords that need plucking out. Remember, whatever comes our way, all of us are on a new journey every day. From the minute we open our eyes, a new day is a new journey. Okay? It can bring things we like, it can bring things we don't particularly like. And on those particular days, we know that in our little bag here over our shoulder, that we carry with us things from our past, lessons, tools, skills to carry on, strength. And if we have to delve into our little knapsack and pull out the strength that we need, we can. We can deal with things that are thrown our way because we have the ability to, We just sometimes need to put on our big girl pants and say, do you know, we've got this. And it can be some of the most disastrous things. It's how we handle it, how we view it, and if it's the most negative situation, try to find the positive. Try to make the most of your time here. It's not always easy. Excuse me, it's far from easy. And that's why we have friends and family around us. That's why we have people that we can call on. Sometimes you might have a friend you haven't spoken to for ages, and yet you remain best friends. Give that person a call. Just say, can I bend your ear for a bit? They're a true friend. They'll say, of course you can. They don't have to say anything. Just getting things off your chest. If you need to type comments under here or even private message me, say, God, can I just vent off to you? Go ahead, vent. You know, I don't mind. But remember, whatever your day brings, try to look at the positive. Sometimes these situations are sent to us because we need to say, right, you know, there are going to be times when we have low days. But if we don't have these low times, we're not going to appreciate the highs because it would just be one long sameness. Life would be boring. We sometimes need to be given a bit of a kick in order to progress onwards. Now, remember, new things could be coming your way and it could be created because of this. But I feel for me this morning, there are new things on the horizon. Yes, I've got irons and fires. Yes, I'm going to be communicating with people today. I've got a couple coming for a reading. And I am waiting on some news. Not the news I wanted. I'm just going to pull one more card to ask why is this card here. Yep, there you go. I want my voice heard, but you know, sometimes our way is a battle, okay? And we might find that others might think we're handling things incorrectly, or they might feel that, are we barging in too soon? And that's where we've got to be wary here with our words. But sometimes these battles are not just battles through our passions and everything else, but it's emotional, psychological, and that can become physical, because these battles can take a toll on your mental health. You know, remember to keep lines of communication open, okay? Remember to ask for help. Don't carry anything on your own. And whatever today does bring, remember, you're not on your own. If you feel that you've got nobody, then drop me a line. I'll talk to you. Anyway, I'm going to add my meditation here so that you can take 5 minutes out of your day for that self-care that we all need. Have a lovely day, everybody. And that 3 of Swords, take it with a pinch of salt. Bye now.